Alright, cool. This is episode 5 of Battle Chasers Night War, played by GameSoup. This is our rendition of the game.
Our rendition? That's not the... Is that the right word?
Not at all.
Oh.
So we just cleared a special dungeon called the Path of Fangs, which I usually refer to as the Path of Knives, and Ed corrects me. And now, check this out. We can do this.
Oh!
Instead of having to go through this dungeon, we can just run right through.
Worth it. And the whole point of doing that was to sabotage this cannon from the backside.
Yep, we gotta flank this cannon. If you remember correctly, this cannon was trying to shoot us right at where those barracks are, to the left. The west, if you will.
I will.
So now we are finally here. This was the goal.
That was a long detour just to get here.
An incredibly long detour. It was actually a dungeon detour. A detour that was so long that it was one of the main dungeons of the game. Can you believe it?
I can.
So yeah, it was guarded by this guy. He's basically just a normal bandit. He's scared of us.
Is there a boss fight here? I don't remember.
No, there's not. Oh, I mean, no spoilers.
No.
There could be or could possibly not be.
It's just the one dude. Siege Coast Cannoneer.
How the hell did you get around? Well, we went through the Path of Knives.
Not in the face. Oh, let me just tell you my weakness before we even start fighting.
If only you could aim at his face. You don't fight fair, I am out of here.
Oh, what happens if you one-shot him, though?
I don't know, actually.
Alright, we gotta restart the game.
Okay.
Erase our progress and restart so we can find what happens.
Okay, go ahead.
No. No! We got 4 gold.
He probably just goes down to 1.
That was anti-Chimera. A coward, but he was smart to flee. His bathe here is consistent with many bandits. Regardless, the road to town is now clear. We can head back and rest or push on to Junktown. You started talking like Batman there.
Yeah, he didn't really need to tell us that information. I think we know that we can always go back to town to rest or push on to the next part of the game.
That's
we got
yeah.
An armor for Gully. Did we open our treasure chest in the last episode?
We did.
We did.
I don't remember what was in it because we were talking at that time. We were talking about something very compelling. I can't remember.
I'm sure it was compelling because it was GameSoup.
Allow me a few minutes to salvage the parts. Fine, but hurry up. We've been here for way too long. Impatience, an ailment that humans must suffer. ...
Okay, so we got Power Cell, which is going to play a part in a bit. We got some dark scrap. Yeah, it's crafting materials.
Yeah.
All right. You don't need to read them all out, Joe. You understand?
Is that? Oh, what is that?
Oh, we can look at this on the wall.
Oh.
It's a wanted poster of Red Monica. She is deadly and sneaky and enchanting. At the bottom, someone, perhaps a fan of her, has drawn an extremely flattering caricature of her.
They gave her big butt. Oh wait.
I meant to be. I was silent on purpose there for quite a bit of time. I thought that was a good time to be silent.
Don't you think that's how it was drawn?
Yeah, probably. It was probably the alternate cover of the first issue of Battle Chasers.
Where she got big butt?
Yeah. But I actually did not... I never bought that one. I don't have that one. I think it cost too much money.
I'm sure it's a collector's thing, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of these collector's things. I don't have all the issues. I have all the main issues of Battle Chasers, but I don't have all the alternate covers. Sadly.
Sadly.
Yeah,
And now I don't
seat.
care to own all that collector's nonsense.
It's paper. Joe and I have this fight over paper because paper is useless. I can't believe you still use paper.
Yeah, I use paper for a lot of things.
I don't use paper anymore for anything. Not
So
drawing.
we're going to take a rest here?
Yes. Not writing. Not even... I can't think of anything else. Oh, Nanny!
Oh, well, now she brings it up. So it wasn't really
Yeah.
a spoiler. It's revealed in the game itself.
Which confirms that
Well, she ran away, but she didn't have the power of the gauntlets at that time when she ran away. So she was just a little girl. There was really no reason for her to run away. Yeah, that is actually the night that she met Calibretto. Was in the first issue of Battle Chasers.
one might say that even now she doesn't have the power of the gauntlets, seeing as how they're level 1 weapons that do no damage.
You could say that.
You could say that.
You could say that about Battle Chasers Night War, yeah.
This makes me want to go back and actually read the comics, which I've never done.
Yeah,
Sobbing gently.
sorry, I forgot to bring it again this week.
Don't, because if there's a digital version, I'll just get that.
You'll get it?
Yes, I will get it. I will pay almost any amount of money. Do they do
Yeah, there's digital comics.
on Kindle? Because I have a Kindle. I don't have that.
I don't know.
I would like a version that is readable on Kindle, but also my Kindle is black and white.
So who are we going to bring with us?
Yep,
We should pick out which characters we're going to bring with us, and then forge some gear.
Come
Oh, yes.
on in.
So this is the Between Dungeons episode.
Here's what I think.
So we should definitely bring Nolan because he's the lowest level. Garrison is
Garrison?
also a low level, and then we're going to need somebody to carry them.
Gully.
We could either bring Gully, Alumon, or Calibretto. Any of those 3 characters will be good to carry, I think. You said Gully. We've already played Gully a lot. We can bring Gully. Do you want to bring
I
Gully?
don't really care. You pick. You pick.
I think we'll bring Alumon.
All right. I'm good with that. I love him and his devilly face.
He doesn't do well. Neither does Gully. All right, we'll bring. This will be our team. We'll bring these guys. For right now, at least. We can change. Maybe we'll change later in the episode. Who knows?
Full. Don't be a
You can
stranger.
strut forward and then leave it in the comments and give us some advice on what we did in the future. Okay, so we've got Nolan.
Holy crap.
So, can we make deep iron? We can, but we only have 1 dark scrap metal, sadly.
So we can make 1 deep iron.
We need 6 of them.
What? Are you kidding?
In order to make Nolan's, but it is a required level. It requires level 10, so there's really no point to that.
Well, that's
We're gonna do a little equipping session here.
And while we're doing that, I just want to plug. What am I drinking? Cranberry and vanilla tea from the makers of green tea.
Oh, and I wanted to plug Quest protein bars, which we'll be doing a review of later in this episode.
Mm-hmm.
Protein bars.
You were gonna say it again. You were just gonna keep saying it until it was funny, weren't you? Protein bars. Protein bars. Protein bars. Like that.
Yeah.
That's exactly what you were gonna do. Joe,
Yeah.
I've known you for 30 years. I know you. I know you, man. I can predict everything you're gonna do.
No, you can't.
No, that's not true at all. Not even remotely. Not even close. What about you, viewer? Do you have somebody that you know so well you can predict them?
And you can predict the killings that they're gonna commit. Because Ed's never predicted any of my killings. Don't worry, I wouldn't kill anyone unless they really pissed me off.
Perk time. The most exciting part of this game.
It's really exciting. Shut up.
Shut up.
Alright, we're just gonna give him some AP ranks. We're gonna try and keep him as a healer because he's gonna have to keep these
And
guys
you in
going.
one piece. Goodbye.
I didn't finish equipping. Alright, good. I mean, none of this is really. Yeah, we
No.
did. I think we are good. I think we are actually done. No, we didn't. We didn't finish equipping because we've got Chieftain's Might for Garrison.
Increases crit rating by 80.
It also has a lot of haste to it as well. Does it? No, it does not. For some reason, I remember there is a weapon for Garrison that does increase haste, but that was clearly not it. I apologize for even suggesting that it could be possible.
For insinuating such a thing as possible.
Is this any good? Yeah, this is fine. It gives thorns, actually, too. 3 damage thorns. Wow,
Wow.
incredible.
Whew! Watch out for him.
Might as well not have thorns on it at all, sir.
Interrupted.
We're gonna forge some gear here. We could get Stonecutter. That is worse for Garrison. This is for Alumon. It is significantly better, but we do not have enough deep iron to do it. I think that we're probably going to be getting the deep iron more in the next dungeon, if I had to guess. So, we actually can't get Alumon's next weapon, which is a shame, because it's a big upgrade. He already has the level 6 weapon. We don't have Monica in party, and none of these other weapons are good. So sadly, we can't get any of these weapons for the characters that are currently in our party, or any characters for that matter. We're going to check out Nolan here. Apprentice robes. We can make those. Those are an upgrade for him, so we're probably going to do that. Garrison. We do not have enough deep iron, so we can't make that. And a hauberk. Hauberk?
Hauberk!
We can make a hauberk. All we need to do is attain some hardened leather. So let's just harden some leather here.
What's a hauberk?
I think we're about to find out.
How is it different than a armor? Than a chest armor?
Now I wonder, should we try to make it even more powerful? No, we are not going to bother.
We're really low on crafting mats after somebody sold most of them last time.
Yeah, we may have more in the next episode, though, because it will be our post-grind episode. We're so kind to not make you guys watch us do grinding. We're so cool.
Please. Please think we're cool.
And Garrison, look at how much slime ichor we have. Ichor.
Slime ichor. What?
And refined. Yeah, we're gonna make this. We're gonna make this a really excellent robe.
This is gonna be some refined ichor.
This is gonna take most of our slimed ichor actually to create. All right, we're doing it.
We're doing it.
We're not gonna have any slime ichor for anything else.
That's all right.
But Nolan will be well protected with these apprentice robes, so we can rest.
Careful.
In ichor.
We can rest safely, assured that Nolan will be proper. We already had this fucking shit. Did we just craft this?
No. Wait, we did.
We did. We crafted a second. Okay, well, the reason why we crafted it. Hang on. There is actually a reason. I'm covering up our mistake here. There is a reason why we crafted it. We can sell it for a lot of money. I'll show you. I'll show you right now. Yep. Yeah, this item for some reason is worth a ton of money. So here we're just gonna go sell items, and we're gonna find our craft iron hauberk. C59 gold. Perfect. There you go. Money.
Oh God.
It wasn't that much money. I was slightly disappointed. Oh, that we can't sell that. We can't. Oh, these are actually both good for gully. This one's worse though, so we'll sell the worst one.
Trash.
We'll sell that, and we'll sell that. All right. What else do we got here? We can sell some more of this nonsense. Oh, we never even got to use the defiled blade spitter. Spitter. The bandit pistols.
You really out-level almost all of the equipment in this game.
You do out-level it fairly quickly, but the dungeons do take a long time. So you get some use out of the items, I would say.
Bracers of Shrieking.
All right. So that's it for that. We're going to hold on to the rest of that nonsense.
Keep 'em sharp.
Sure. Why not? What level are we? We are... Oh shit, we're not of a great level to tackle any hunts right now, which we're definitely going to try to do in this episode.
We are.
Do we have 750 gold?
We
do have 750 gold. Now, the problem with upgrading him though is that...
Very nice.
Yes. Let's see how much gold we have real quick.
2607, something like that.
Oh, we have 2926. We have 2,900 gold, so yeah, we'll upgrade this guy. Because then we will be able to craft...
Something interesting?
That is a great benefit.
They're all crap, though. They're all crap.
They're mostly crap, but I will show you some that are quite good. We want to get his books.
Give me those books.
We'll just buy them all.
All right.
Who cares?
Yeah.
They're books, man. We love books.
Yes.
Some of us on GameSoup love reading books. 50% of GameSoup loves reading books.
Guess which half and win a prize.
What do you need?
And while we're at it, we're going to buy a couple more. Oh, we can actually get the next books. We can get the advanced books here. Okay, there goes all our money. So you can see why you run out of money real quick in this game, because you have to pay money to upgrade all of the merchants, and then also pay again to buy the books that allow you to actually craft the items that you paid them to be allowed to craft.
It's kind of messed up, isn't it? I mean, it really is balanced spectacularly, though. The fact that you go into a dungeon and leave, and you buy all the books, and you have nothing. But also, you have to buy books.
Yeah, we just used all of the money that we gained in the last dungeon.
Like
It took us 2 hours to get all that money, and it's just gone now.
Yeah.
Good night. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
I'm still
Now, I don't think... Yeah, see, these are required level 13. And we're not even getting the crafting materials yet. These are in the next dungeon. These are materials I believe that you get in Junktown. So we're not going to be able to craft any of these items that we just bought the books for. But we're not really going to do much else with the money at this point. We might buy bottles
Back to it.
from this guy.
Something interesting?
So we can craft flasks, and Ed was just saying these are all worthless. I'm going to argue against that and say that the mana flasks can be pretty useful in the middle of a dungeon. If one of your characters runs out of mana between battles, just feed them a couple of these, and you'll have mana for the next battle. You understand me?
I do understand the concept, yes.
Minor revival flasks. Now these take slimes, which we already used all of our slimes.
We can make one though.
We can make one. All right, we'll make one.
Yeah.
All right. So these are pretty crappy. They revive a guy to 25% of their max health. Not great.
Which guarantees they're going to get KO'd by the next attack.
Pretty much, most attacks are going to KO them. Anything of any sizable damage
Come in.
is going to
I
KO them.
suppose. Finally.
So you got to heal them quick. But later on in the game, you get moderate revival flask, which give 50%, and then at the end, you can, with some trouble, craft a flask, which will heal the character all the way to full health when they revive.
They really string you along for the entire game before you get that.
Oh gosh, do they string you? We don't need any of this nonsense. No, we shouldn't waste money yet.
No.
We're at a point where we still should not be wasting money. Later on in the game, we're going to be blowing money like you wouldn't believe, so stay tuned for that if you'd like to see people spend money.
It's going to be exciting. I swear to God. We're going to...
So I think we should do the hunts next.
Alright.
The problem with doing the hunts is that the characters in our party are too weak to beat any of the hunts.
We're going to die.
I'll give you a look at the hunts. We have these 3 hunts to choose from.
Look, it's level 12 now. It used to be level 10. There's no way we can do
Did
this.
it go up?
Remember when they patched it? They didn't change the mechanic or the numbers. They just... these numbers are more accurate, is what they did.
Oh, they just changed the number so that it shows you
Greetings again.
that you should... Yeah, because level 10, it was way too hard.
Yeah, I had to come back. Level 10,
Yeah.
I got wrecked.
So what we
do you
could do is
need?
we could change the party, though, and then go and do it.
Alright.
So we might just do that. We might just bring some of our best guys. So if we leave Garrison and Nolan behind, and we bring Gully, it is the Fire Lord. What does he do? Oh gosh.
Ice.
Let's bring Calibretto. Let's bring Calibretto, Gully, and Alamon. I think that'll be solid. We bring Monica. This isn't the greatest damage party. But then Calibretto's our only healer. Yeah, we'll bring Monica just to put in damage. Alright, this will be our party.
Alright.
Hello.
So we'll give it a shot.
Steady.
That was some delicious cranberry and vanilla tea from the makers of green tea. Delicious. So this is in the, what's it called? The Bogan Cave? Bogdan Cave? I think
Yeah, is it down here?
I think it's that one. No,
Okay, we think we found it, but we're actually in the middle of a battle right now, and we're gonna do a really cool burst attack by Calibretto called a flamethrower, which I don't think we've done yet on the program.
I don't think I've ever even used this.
Well, he does a flamethrower attack. It's basically just an AoE. It's similar to his level 3 ability, except that it causes an ignite and does significantly less damage. So, yeah, it's
Significantly less cool.
yeah, it's not really worth using most of the time. The level 3 one is a lot better.
No, it was cool. I'm just kidding.
Oh yeah, I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it as well.
Taunt up here.
Wow, they really burning.
Okay, she needs a heal.
Wow. Oh, they're level 16. Huh.
They are, yeah.
How did we get here where the enemies are level 16? I feel like that's not supposed to happen. I feel like they're a little... They're choked.
We are gonna taunt with our 67 HP here. Oh shit, she's gonna die.
Dead.
I didn't realize Calibretto wasn't gonna go before that bat went. I wouldn't have taunted if I was paying attention.
Oh, they're so close to dying now. Yeah, I don't think we're supposed to be here yet.
Here we are.
We are?
Yeah.
They're level 16?
Yeah.
We are not level 16.
Well, no.
Not even close.
Oh, yeah, we'll one shot. Hopefully we'll kill him.
Nice. Nice.
I think this will be enough. Yes.
Alright.
So we're just gonna need to get a heal in when we get into the cave, which we believe is right up around here.
There's a shrine,
Oh yeah, we could hit that shrine too.
and there's another fight before we get in the cave,
There is another fight, and it's an elemental.
which is like the jerk.
But
the jerk
we
instinct.
regenerate health in combat.
Cool. Cool.
But Gully is everyone's really hurt. Great. So we can attempt to heal up with these garbage potions. Well, we could. Okay, let's just try to heal up with these crappy potions.
It's still terrible.
Minor healing flask. Yeah, that was our epic minor healing flask. That's the best healing flask we had. The best we could do.
That's so bad.
Yeah, it's bad. All right, we just used basically all of our healing flasks.
That's cool. We weren't going to use
in
it
order
anyway.
to not heal our party.
At the end of the game, I had all those left over.
Yeah, when you're in a dungeon, you can use well, we have Calibretto, but we weren't in a dungeon, and I wanted to make sure we're healed up enough to beat an Earth Elemental, who's a pretty powerful enemy. You can see that he has 1,100 hit points. It's a pretty high amount for this point in the game. We're gonna give him an ambush here.
Stun.
We're gonna taunt, and we'll give him a wildfire.
Yeah.
Because that'll sunder him even further.
Stunder.
Oh, you know what's really cool to do?
What's
we
that?
can shatter him. We can give him a 60% sunder.
Uh-oh.
Well, that was almost a wipe.
60%?
Yeah, check this out. This is going to do a ton of damage. Yeah, he's dead. Look at these sunders. Look at this stack of sunders.
Holy
2 20%
crap.
sunders and 8 2.5% sunders.
That's amazing. I never did that. It's such a cool synergy, though.
So how much does jab do? 94 plus a lot of sunder. So maybe this will kill him. Fuck, it didn't kill him. That's alright. We'll get him. One more attack.
Good punch.
Yeah, he's pretty hard. So good luck to us for the hunt.
Good luck. Are we really going to do the hunt?
Yeah, we're going to try the hunt.
We're gonna
We might fail.
That's alright.
It's perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine to fail sometimes. A wise man sees failure as progress.
No. No, you're right. Are you... Yeah? Okay. Balefire Cavern.
So,
You know what? We
You know-
probably can't do this fight yet. You
because
know
we
why?
don't have enough flints.
You are right.
Yeah,
Oh,
Ed
wait.
was we have 12 flints. That is exactly the number that you need.
Is it really?
I'm pretty sure that's the
Holy
exact
crap.
number that you need. All right, we're going to heal
Interesting.
using Calibretto. I think we actually also did not equip Gully yet. Everybody else, or Calibretto seems to be equipped. I think we did not equip. Yeah, we forgot to equip that. We want to make sure that we're fairly well equipped here. We want to equip Gully for defense, especially for this boss fight.
Yeah, that's better. She gets health. This one?
Stamina,
Feel
less
like-
haste. Yeah, that's alright. Alright. And we'll just double check Monica, make sure
Monica!
she's equipped properly. Yeah, we're good.
12 flints.
I think we need 12. Pretty sure it's 12. Use a flint. The nice thing about this boss is that we get an item that lights torches for free for the rest of the game. So that's why we're doing it.
I don't think I've ever gotten here at this point in game and had enough flints. I always have to come back. Or like go find some and then come back. Or just wait till I'm overpowered or something.
Yeah, I did this the first time I did this when I was way over leveled. I think that's a problem with games that have leveling, particularly leveling systems that make the characters incredibly stronger by the end of the game. Like most MMOs and JRPGs, roughly I think the formula for a lot of games actually is that the characters double in power every 10 levels, and it's exponential. So level 20 would be 4 times more powerful than level 1, and level 30 would be 8 times more powerful, and so on. So you wind up being 64 times or 128 more times more powerful by the end of the game, depending on level cap, or even more.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
So the numbers get pretty unbelievable. Actually, do we have... Oh, we sold them all. I was going to say we should drink... use one of our buff tonics, but we do not have any, so... Okay, let's call the Ember Lord.
Good luck. Nothing can go wrong here. Calling out the Ember Lord.
But yeah, having a leveling system where the characters become so exponentially more powerful later on in the game makes earlier game content way too easy in a lot of cases. And I think games like Dark Souls and Bloodborne, it's while it's easier to go to earlier content in those games, it still will pose a reasonable challenge, particularly if it's an area that you haven't been to earlier in the game.
Yeah.
If you do the areas out of order, you're still going to have a challenge no matter what.
Yeah, it's never trivial. There's always some amount of danger or challenge.
Ah, fuck. Oh, she got knocked out of stealth. And, well, we took a lot of damage. That's an issue. So, Calibretto is going to need to be healing pretty heavily.
You
We're
also
going to
have a
taunt.
level 3 burst.
We do have a level 3 burst. Who has the best level 3 burst? Probably Gully, and she's not really geared for damage. I think probably our best bet is going to be to do the Assassinate, particularly because he has 2 of those Sunders on him. So this is going to do some pretty solid damage, and while we are ahead here and we haven't taken too much damage yet, we're going to push the advantage and just hit him with a heavy attack. And
Crit.
that seemed to work pretty well, yeah.
Wow, you're wrecking him. You're wrecking him with 2 attacks so far. Wait, can you do Oh no, I was gonna say. Never mind.
I'm going to do a cripple because if he does that AoE,
Oh.
yeah, that's kind of what I was worried about.
One-shotted. Is there anything you can do?
We need to raise our healer. Sadly, she's our damage dealer, and she is in stealth, which would give us how much damage? 417.
You can do it.
I'm just gonna try to run through them.
Yeah.
We're gonna be really aggressive here. This might be stupid, but we're gonna be really aggressive. We're also possibly doing Reckoning.
Yeah.
Reckoning is
Wait,
really.
wait. You should make sure you go before him though.
I'm not gonna go before him.
You'll win if you do a jab. Because
All I
she was
need
gonna
to
do
do is a jab?
417, right? She was gonna do 417.
Well, depending on his defense. He also is sundered, so we can't know the exact amount of damage. I think it's impossible to impossible to calculate in a quick amount of time. Deals 100 damage. We could just do jab. Yeah. We'll see. Hopefully it'll be enough. Yeah, it was enough. Oh, that's crit. So yeah, it was way more than enough. All right,
Nice.
so we did it.
Really well done.
Yeah, you can see he does a lot of damage, and this was originally recommended at level 10. It's basically impossible at level 10, and we came in here at level 13, 12, like 12, 13, and we were nearly decimated with 1 AoE attack. But our character survived because we were a reasonable level and had okay equipment. So we got the Fire Lord's Ember.
Cool.
This is a pretty neat item to get. Not all of the hunts give you a special item like that, but this guy gives you a pretty fun item.
And then whatever's in
Fun.
there.
A pretty useful item in the game. Pretty unique item.
Yeah, if you didn't have that item, you'd spend the entire game short on flints because you use them everywhere.
Yeah, you use them in a lot of dungeons.
There's like 50 of them throughout. More than that. Amulet of Combustion and Inferno Prism.
And I believe these are pretty strong items too.
Whoa.
So this gives magic defense, bonus damage, and stamina. I guess we'll give it to Gully. Stamina.
Wait, do you look at the stats down here, or you just look at the end result up here?
I look at the stats.
You do? Why? Why?
Why wouldn't I?
Well, because you don't have to look at the stats. You just look at what effect they have on your these things. Your stats up here.
I guess so. I guess you can look at both.
Yeah, I guess you can. I don't know. I do things differently than you, and I don't like the fact that it's different. You have to do it the way I do it.
Well, this gives attack power, minus health, minus stamina. Yeah, you get a little more information, I guess, in that top box there. You're probably right.
No, whatever. Don't listen to me. Don't listen.
You get the information of what your original stat was, at least, up there. I don't know, I find it easier to look at the bottom right. Yeah, and this is evade, so yeah, we'll give it to Monica because she's or was that was that Monica? No, that wasn't Monica. We're gonna give that one to Monica because has an evade stat, and I think we're good. Okay.
Cool. And we also get a reward when we go back to the hunter, right? We get
Yes.
something. I forget.
Yeah, when we get back to town,
We get some gold.
You usually get some shadow coins, some gold, and a unique item. You get a lot out of doing the hunts, and they're pretty fun. So yeah, today's episode of GS is brought to you by, I'm not going to say that anymore, but yeah, we were eating these Quest protein bars earlier.
Protein bar.
Protein bars, yeah, sorry, I pronounced it incorrectly. These protein bars, and the cinnamon flavor, the cinnamon bun flavor. And let me tell you, oh boy, it does not taste like a cinnamon bun at all.
Aw, really?
No.
But is it good?
No. But it is a quick way to get a bunch of protein.
Aw. You're not a fan? I'm surprised. I've had a bunch of Quest bars and I've enjoyed them.
I mean, I'd rather have a candy bar, you know?
Yeah,
as
but
far as the taste goes. But if you want to get a bunch of protein really quickly, it's a great way to get a bunch of protein.
you're just gonna keep saying that.
Yeah, I think it's a fun thing to do.
It is funny.
All right. What the hell?
What?
This seems like a good team, right?
It is funny.
This is the opposite team of who we just had.
Yeah.
And what we're going to do here is we're going to use these guys to take credit for the hunt, even though none of them participated.
Wait, really?
Yep.
Is there a benefit?
No, there's no benefit.
Oh,
I
I was
just
gonna
think
say.
it's funny to bring these guys, and they're like, yeah, we killed them. And they're like, which one of you killed them? It was none of us.
Trial by fire.
So we got the cinder. Oh, we already got the cinder. We got it off of...
No, this is different, isn't it?
No, I don't think so. Cinder of the Fire Lord.
Didn't
Gives
we got something? The other one was called Fire Lord's Ember or something.
Oh, yeah.
Wasn't it?
Yeah, I think you're right. I think this is actually a trinket, so we'll check that out. And, yeah, we get 300 gold and 10 shadow coins. So that's actually kind of a crappy prize, except for the Cinder of the Fire Lord, which I believe is a solid trinket for this point in the game.
And the shadow
We'll
coins.
check it out.
And the gold. So actually, yeah.
Intense heat, blah, 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 has a 10% chance on hit to deal 40 piercing... Oh, it's not particularly amazing, but it's a trinket, which at this point in the game is pretty valuable. But he can't... Oh, we can't equip it on Garrison, because you need to be a certain level. Alright, we'll just give it to Alumon. I'm not too picky about who gets which accessories in this game, usually.
Oh, Joe, I'm tired, man.
Cool, man.
We just had a very mentally taxing recording session. In fact, you might
We
say...
made a 2-hour episode.
Yeah, so you might say that recording session is still ongoing. I set him together some fun. But the inn's got plenty of wood downstairs. Yeah, hopefully we'll make it out. Back before you make it back. I was
Oh, we're going to cause some trouble.
training. Garrison.
Thank you for putting me in danger.
Fuse. B. Crack. Bed. Gully.
So Garrison is just obsessed with training Gully.
Well, good.
What an odd duck. That's a word I use all the time. So, we are definitely not high enough level to do that hunt in the basement.
No. I think it's Junktown time. Soon, right?
It is getting close to Junktown time. What we need to do is get to Junktown, though.
Yeah, I think that...
I'm going to show you a clear path to Junktown.
Oh, yeah?
Check this out.
Oh.
What the hell?
A
Why did he
clear.
attack us? Oh,
Wait.
he attacked us because we have a weaker party than before.
Oh, yeah.
The enemies, I think we talked about it before. The enemies don't attack you if your party is too high level. But our party is overall a much lower level than when we started the episode with a different party. Because we're trying to level up Garrison here, and these guys won't leave us the fuck alone.
Come on, you dummies. Oh, spider. Oh, spider.
We'll just soul shard him. Soul shard is a great move to do if it's near the end of the battle. It's fast, it does a lot of damage, but it reduces Alumon's next attack by 30%. It reduces the damage, which is significant, but if there isn't going to be a next attack, it's quite excellent. So we just need to go north here. So we're past this cannon. This was basically the whole point of disabling that cannon, was so that we could get over here. This is where we need to be. Junktown, where our friends are.
Except not really, because we
Our
already
friends
have
that
them.
we already have in our party. But pretend that they're not in our party, just as far as storyline purposes go. We would be heading towards a place where we would be meeting up with Nolan very soon. But Nolan is in our party already. And sadly, they don't show you the cutscene of Nolan meeting Nolan.
Aww. They just... What do they do? It's just disabled.
Yeah,
Aww.
sadly.
That was a cool cutscene, too. He's in a barrel. You find him in a barrel, and he's hiding.
Just like Covetous Shen.
Covetous Shen.
Oh, it's the freaking... oh, God.
So,
That airship there.
Yeah.
They're going to decimate us. If that airship overlaps our characters, it attacks us, and it will just decimate us. Now, will it come close to the town?
I didn't know that was a... Here's the thing.
It will not come close to the town.
Good.
Okay.
In my
Sorry,
first-
guys. We're having a detour here because we saw the airship. If that airship attacks, we're just going to wipe. It's going to be a miserable wipe.
Is it... Really?
Yeah. So sadly, what we have to do here is we have to bring out our A-team once again.
So, my whole first playthrough, I never encountered the airship. And in fact, just before I beat the final boss, I walked over the entire world
we'll
map.
bring out the same A-team again.
I covered the entire world map and never encountered it. So maybe I just missed it?
I've encountered them many times. If you're not looking for them, they're kind of hard to see because they're like a gray color and they sort of blend in a little bit. But well, there you go. All right, if they're still there.
But supposedly, if you defeat them enough times, there's a super boss at the end.
I don't see them. I don't see them. The airship guys
It was up
disappeared.
there, wasn't it? It was up there.
I don't see them. I think they disappeared. Oh, there they are. Okay.
Kill them.
I don't know if we're going to be able to kill them.
Try it. Try it.
I don't know if they start at max level or how this works. Let's see what level they are. They're quite difficult. Okay, they're level 16 and they're strong enemies. These are always very hard. These airship battles are always very, very hard.
You can boulder toss.
Yeah, we do have enough to boulder toss. We're probably going to do that. We want to kill the motivator first. Because I believe he buffs their party and also does an AoE to us. He has an ability that would do that. Oh, and he also debuffs us with abilities like that. It's Monica's turn. We should... Well, no, we're going to stun the whole party, so we don't need a stun. We should probably just put some damage in to the motivator. And yeah, we'll stun them because we don't need to taunt yet. We'll taunt during her next turn. And most of the time that I've been able to beat these guys, I've had Gully in the party. He's already been gut punched. We can do Wildfire. Yeah, that Wildfire's fine. And we definitely need a taunt. Get that going. There you go.
Nice.
Okay, we should be able to win. We knocked out one of the guys. Yeah, I think we'll get it.
Wow, I kind of regret saying you should go after this though, because these guys are tough. You see them like in dungeons and stuff. Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Huh.
We definitely need to raise our healer. So we're way behind now from one attack.
Yep. I regret
They're not stunnable.
Oh,
because
yes.
we did a big stun. Execute's not going to work.
In fact, this might not work
Death
out.
Blossom could be okay. This gives 2 random debuffs. If we do that, that could be okay. We should definitely do something special. We shouldn't do just a regular attack. We need to bring them down. Execute is good because it does so much damage. I think we're going to do Death Blossom, though. Yeah, I think we're going to do that. Because this battle is not going to be over in a few turns.
Uh-oh. We're about to die.
We do have Purify, 159 heals instant. It's an instant heal. This is going to go after those two, so that's going to be not very good. Yeah, we might wipe here.
This is bad.
It's bad, yeah. You're
Just
correct
run.
about that.
Just run.
We can't run. We're on an airship. Oh, we can run.
We can run.
We can jump off the airship. Should we run?
I'm thinking yeah. I now regret everything. Just kidding.
It didn't work.
Try it again. Try it again. If it doesn't work, we'll just save and quit. Uh-oh.
We failed. We probably should have just taken turns.
Just save quit. Get out of here. Just bail. Bail. I
have an idea.
Bail.
Let's leave the little girl behind. Oh, Flea failed.
Uh-oh.
Okay, Monica's really good at fleeing. Actually, that's not true. I don't think there is actually a stat that affects fleeing. Oh, but we got a counter.
Oh.
Yeah, I think it's really hard to flee. Maybe I've never been able to flee from one of these, and believe me, I've tried. If it's possible, I've tried. I either remember failing constantly to flee or not being able to flee at all. Like the option was just grayed out. But obviously you can attempt to flee, but you can't escape. So we just dropped 380 gold, which is not insignificant for this point in the game. So you can see this game does have some minor and major setbacks.
Well,
but I think that the Sky Pirates will be gone now.
Tell your friend.
Now I feel bad.
We're gonna bring this party We're gonna bring the party that we intended, but we had, you know, somewhat of a setback there.
More bats.
Yeah, we'll just soul shard one of them to death. It's very easy, man. It's just so easy.
It's just so easy. Just a soul shard.
Here, why don't you play for a little bit?
Sure.
Here. Just take us to Junktown, all right?
Take me to Junktown. You little bitch. I will take you to Junktown. Yeah, I feel bad about suggesting that you fight that airship now.
Well, we kind of had to. They were in the way.
Yeah.
We went back to town and talked to one
We
of
could've
the
rested, right?
shopkeepers.
Or something?
Maybe if we rested, it would have
I don't know.
canceled it. I don't know.
Just guessing.
It would have canceled it out. I'm not sure how you actually make them despawn off the map. If it's possible. But I know that I fear them.
I know.
And those were a bonus in the game. That was one of the stretch goals. That's what they're called on Kickstarter.
Was the airship.
The airship battles, where you get assaulted.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
It's like the scariest stretch goal. What were the stretch goals for this game anyway?
There were many, and that's the only one I remember.
Oh, I bet
But-
they got most of them.
They got a lot of them, yeah. Aluman was one of them. I don't think so, actually. I'm pretty sure he was planned for the whole game, for the whole thing. They needed another character that had heals. I think they just needed a character like him to round it out. Something like that.
Oh, look, it's the same armored impaler, but only 4 levels less. 4 levels less strong. What am I doing? We're gonna devastate this man.
Yeah, you just go right in with the devastates.
Yeah, I swear, on my first playthrough, Devastate carried me through the entire game.
So my first playthrough, I would start with a Shadow Whip and then go into the Devastate because it gives the 20% buff to the Devastate.
Yeah, that's
It might be
true.
better to just go right into it though, really.
I don't know. I guess it's a tough call.
With Garrison, if you want to do a lot of damage, just the default is Berserk. Just go for the Berserk if you just want to do like the default heavy damage attack. If you have a lot of overcharge, you want to go for the Warblade probably. But I'm pretty sure if I remember right, we have a crit build going here with the perks. So Berserk is extra good with crits.
No crits.
You missed. That was your fault.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's pretty unbelievable for a level 12 enemy to be doing stuff like that. It's just not fair for him to be doing stuff like that.
It's kind of shenanigans. Well, look, we just healed all the way. Yeah, we just full healed.
Now, if you were a kid and you found $20, if you were walking home from school with your friend and you found $20 in a creek on the way home,
Yeah.
what would you do with that $20?
What would I do with it?
Would you share it with your friend, or would you just take that $20 and be really excited about it?
If they saw it, I would have to share it with them. Right? If they knew about it.
Well, that happened to me when I was a kid, and I wasn't the one who found the $20. It was my friend who found the $20. He didn't share it with me.
He didn't share it with you?
No,
He just took it.
he took it.
That's well. I guess if you're a kid, that's kind of mean though. Let's name him. Let's name him and shame him.
It was Jake Hill Lee.
I don't know who that is.
Oh. Yeah, he was my friend in 6th grade.
You just called him out by name?
Well, yeah, that was his full name.
So what? He just found $20 in a creek
Yeah.
and decided to just take it. Good story. You could have robbed him. We're gonna devastate this man.
His sister was pretty hot.
Yeah, she was.
You wouldn't remember.
I wouldn't know. I've never met.
We went to different schools.
Joe went to high school, and I went to for mentally incapacitated boys. I gotta say, Joe, I like Junktown. I like the theme of this area.
The theme is neat, but the Junktown dungeon I found to be a little abhorrent.
I don't remember what abhorrent. I don't remember what the mechanics were of Junktown.
You have to find clues. It's basically like
It's pearls. It's pearls.
it's
Yeah.
like the dungeon in Super Mario RPG where you have to find the clues
That's right.
in the sunken ship in order to access the boss area. Except in Super Mario RPG, if you know the passphrase to enter the boss area, you can actually skip the entire dungeon. That's really cool. I like when game design is done in that way, where they'll scrap an entire dungeon. If you know the secret code, go
Yeah.
ahead. And the thing about that secret code was it was guessable. It's the word pearls, so you actually don't have to clear all of the puzzles and all of the rooms that they give you to get those clues. If you get like most of them, if you get all but one, you're pretty much gonna know what the password is.
No, you're right.
So I
That's
think
fair.
it was done pretty well. But in this game, you have to do all of them every time, even if you know the password from before. And the password is the same every time. But you still have to get the clues as part of the quest in order to complete the dungeon.
The password is pearls.
And that's
Again.
not why I'm. That's not my complaint about the structure of the dungeon. My complaint is that you have to find them, and it's a little obscure sometimes where they're hidden. Like one of them is hidden in a treasure chest, and you might miss it. And one of them is they're hidden behind different various puzzles, and the first time I was in the dungeon, I wound up wandering around for probably 40 minutes trying to find one of the clues. And it doesn't happen every time. It's not going to be everybody's experience every time playing through the game, because my second time through the game, or maybe the second time I did the dungeon, I've done the dungeon probably 3 times maybe, and I didn't have any problems at all the other times. I didn't pay attention really to what I was doing. The second 2 times I just cleared it quickly and easily, but the first time I remember just wandering around for like 40 minutes not being able to figure out how to get one of the clues.
Oh God.
And it was like hidden in a box somewhere or something. I can't even remember, but it was something kind of... It was just annoying. I remember not feeling happy that I found it. I was just relieved that I could continue playing this wonderful game. This otherwise wonderful game, right?
Yeah, that sucks. I didn't have that experience at all. I imagine if I did, though, I would also not like it. I'd be very frustrated. I don't have a very high frustration tolerance.
Yeah, you really don't have much patience. As far as men that I know,
Yeah?
Ed has a... Wow, that was a lot of crits.
Wow.
Good job. You really rolled that one well.
Thank you.
Well, give credit where it's due.
Yes. I have no patience. So I like it when you crit a lot.
No, I'm just kidding. Ed actually has
No.
a reasonable amount of patience. He's been learning Game Maker language.
Oh, yeah. I would say average, though. Average patience. So, oh, that shrine and a treasure chest?
There's... Careful there. Run! Airship!
How close do you have to get? Pretty close, I guess.
I couldn't think of the word airship. He's right fucking there. You're gonna get
No, I'm not.
You're gonna get ruined
Stuck
here.
on
Go
this.
in here. Go in here.
Strange place for a tavern. This place looks like a dive. Still, dives typically have information. Just stay behind Barretto and I.
Yeah, stay behind us, tank. You tank. Child.
You child, you 12-year-old girl. Now this is where
Stay behind us. Don't do any taunting.
This is where Nolan
There's a barrel, yeah.
is in the game. He's like right over here.
Yep. There's a barrel here where we meet Nolan. We have a little dialogue with him, and he says, "How long have I been in this barrel? Such and such." It's maybe 10 lines of dialogue. So I apologize that you're not going to be able to see that during this playthrough. I
You're not missing
apologize
anything.
profusely. But this is the point in the game where you get Nolan in your party, and boy, is he grumpy. And we already have him in our party, so you can see how cool he is, and God, Nolan is cool.
God, he's so cool.
He's so cool.
Everett's in the red. He's in Junktown. I think we're going to come across this fellow at some point.
I have a good idea to name this, a good idea for a name for this episode.
Is it Nolan? He's so cool.
Nolan is so cool. Oh, we're going to need some of these items later on in the game, but
At the
much,
very-
much later.
Yeah, I don't
So
think
we'll
we
probably
can-
pick them up later on. We should save our gold for now.
There's some good stuff we can do here, though. Such as we can kill this guy.
We could gamble with him, or just attack him directly.
Because-
if we win the gamble, he attacks us anyway. So we could just attack him if we
Yeah.
want.
In fact, I've never won the gamble. Oh, that's right. The other guy comes along. I've
Oh,
never won the
gosh.
gamble. I thought it was rigged.
Well, they're only level.
six.
They're level 6. Why are they level 6 in this
You
area?
guys are little big. You guys are not. You're gonna get wrecked. I gotta watch my potty mouth. Those guys are not.
Why? What word were you gonna say?
That defeats the purpose. Defeats the purpose, sir. This is a PG stream. PG stream. Let's see. We are going to use Soul Shard.
Soul Shard is a pretty solid choice here. Because he probably won't get around to having another turn. Give him a Swift Strike, yep. He gets a crit. Garrison is the crit king.
So I think we get a ring that gives you plus 10% gold find, which I never ever used in the game.
Oh yeah, the Cheater's Ring. I used it a little bit. It's okay now because we need the gold. Later on, you don't need the gold at all.
I like the concept a lot. But
Yeah.
the ring slot I've always used better things for.
It's like getting gold find in Diablo.
Yeah.
Usually, it's a trade-off because you get less of the other stats. It's a pretty crappy ring overall, except that it has. Oh yeah,
So we
we
found
got the
this-
recipe for the energy cell,
Yeah.
which we need to create in order to
Do
reser-
something.
Yeah, in order to repair these bots. And if we repair these bots, well, it's a hunt. It's a hunt quest.
Yes,
basically.
we're going to kill them. We're going to repair them and then destroy them. For some reason. Which doesn't make a lot of sense.
I think we can go back here too and get some items.
I think you're right. Let's solve this argument by standing around and doing nothing.
I think I offered to get a drink last time. Let's put 2 daggers on the table and settle it the old-fashioned way.
All right.
You guys are no fun.
Oh, so they decided to settle their differences. As far as I know, that dialogue doesn't affect the outcome at all. It doesn't actually change anything. How do you get... Here we go.
Yeah, I don't remember anything different happening last time when I picked different options. You can go up these steps, I think, and just get that treasure chest. I think that's about it as far as going back here right now.
Yeah, we'll be back here later in the game, I guess, but not for a while.
Probably not, no. Yeah, we'll be back here for a hunt and to get an item for another hunt. The hunts are really the main side quests of the game.
Let's see, we just got...
There's also the arena, which we haven't explored yet.
Oh,
We should
yeah.
probably do an arena run at some point,
We
but
should.
probably not on this episode. Sir.
Sir. Good sir. Alright, well, we're almost there. We're almost there. Oh. Wrong way. I really like these little side areas, not side areas, but you know, like the exploration areas in the game. The areas where you're guaranteed not to have any fights.
We just had a fight.
Oh, yeah!
But yeah.
No random encounters, I
Yeah,
guess.
there's no random encounters. It's not like a standard dungeon kind of area. They're usually, they're unique, and they all have their own little quirks, and they're interconnected with each other in the world.
Yeah, I quite like those.
And you get certain items that you have to bring to other areas, or sometimes even into dungeons or back to the main town. But there's every one of these areas has a purpose, and this is probably one of the more interesting ones in the game. What are they called? Exploration areas. Yeah, they're not quite dungeons, and there's 2 of them in each area, I believe, in the game, in each area of the map, and the overworld map is divided into 8 parts. And each of the 8 parts has a dungeon and 2, what did I just call them? Exploration areas. And this is considered an exploration area. Oh, and here's where we can see all of our previous cutscenes from the game, if we would like.
Oh no, don't read these. They're spoilers. Spoilers. Just kidding. Yeah, that's cool. You get the video gallery. Is that what it's called? What's it called? I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, some part of me wishes that you could access it from the main menu.
Yeah.
From like the extras section. But it is kind of neat that they made a little character for it. It feels a little more like how they used to do it in some of the older games.
I don't remember what this is for. A loose sheet of paper falls out. Oh, treasure map and part of that song.
Oh yeah.
So those are both really cool. Treasure maps, you just find the spot on the map that it's describing,
And you get a prize.
and you get a prize similar to what a treasure map in real life would do. So I guess I
And-
didn't really have to explain it.
And there's that sheet music, which will come into play in another exploration area much later in the game.
Yeah.
I believe it's in the sixth major overworld area.
So I think that's it for this area. As far as I know. Wait. Nope.
It might be kind of. I think this might just be fishing
Fishing.
around.
Yep, not fishing.
There might be. I just lost my train of thought. Shit.
We out. Doesn't matter. We out. Unless there was something else in there. I don't know.
No, there's nothing else in that area.
Ah. Somewhere around here, there's a fisher, like a fisherman shark.
Yeah, actually, we should check him out before we end the ep.
I don't remember. I'm sure
I know
he's-
exactly where he is.
Oh,
I could just take us there if we want after this battle.
well, hold on. I have to regulate this guy for a second.
Yeah, give him a good regulation.
Oh, go regulate yourself. No.
Yeah, it's weird. Some of the enemies are level 16 around here, and others are level 12. And then when we were in that cantina, they were level 6. They were basically
Yeah.
pieces of paper to us. We shredded them like pieces of paper, the old style pieces of paper, where you had to peel the side with the holes off of.
Oh, I
you know, like the
hated
old
those.
printers. Oh, you got to go to that.
Oh, yeah.
that
Teleporter.
teleporter, yeah.
The
just,
matter
just
transfer.
activate it.
Cool. Do you want to check out the
I mean,
shark?
I can take us there. It's not really that hard to
Yeah.
get there, but
There's nothing to see there except for there's 4 separate fishing locations, which we're not going to do because fishing is very slow in this game.
fishing is very slow. It's inefficient, but later on we'll probably do it a little bit more because
You get good stuff.
you can get some good stuff from it. You get shadow coins basically, but the amount of shadow coins that you get early on is so low. Should we reap them?
Reap them.
Let's give them a reaping. Have we done this yet on the show? I think we might have.
Don't know.
I do it. I've done it a lot when I've played the game by myself, but I can't remember if we've done it on the show yet. But it's an AOE, and it also drains their life and heals your heroes. And one of our heroes was damaged, so I just decided to do it.
It's his only good battle burst.
Yeah.
Are the enemies making that beeping noise?
That like humming noise.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the floating enemies here. It's like them humming. Yeah, floating. So
It's kind of obnoxious.
Yeah, we'll kill the bottom guy with a pretty strong attack. We'll do a soul shard, which does 139. We'll kill the middle guy with that.
Should kill the bottom guy. He's about to cast a spell. Actually, it won't matter.
No, Garrison's gonna kill him before that happens.
You're a
This
smart
probably won't kill the top guy though.
That's alright. Nice.
Didn't even get a crit, but it's still good enough. We'll just give him soul shard. Oh, he has attack power down because we already did a soul shard earlier.
Didn't even break sweat though, somehow.
Yeah, pretty awesome, man.
Alright. We're not going to go into this dungeon with this party, are we?
Probably not. We'll
Think we're-
probably pick a different party for the dungeon itself, but for just exploring the overworld, these are a lot of guys that need some leveling, so we brought them along.
Fishmonger's Wharf.
See, we're going to check this out for the first time in this run here. So there's a bunch of fishing spots. As far as I know, they're
What is that?
random, but the fishing spots, I think the ones closer to the west side of this area. Oh, there's no fishing spot here.
Huh.
The ones closer to the west side have stronger fish, have higher level fish to catch. I've noticed that seems to be the case, but not always. I'm not exactly sure.
Yeah,
Maybe there are only 2 fishing spots here, actually. I know this. Oh, maybe they unlock as you go. Yeah, that's probably true, actually. They
Oh.
probably are higher level the further west you go because they're not even unlocked yet.
You are right.
So they probably unlock as you level up and progress in the story.
So this is a shark killing other fish.
Oh, she's not frightened. Wow. She's more startled and excited.
You can really tell by the expression on her face.
Yeah, the characters never change expressions like they do in Shantae and the Pirate's Curse, which actually I'm okay with. If you're gonna have to cut some artwork or cut some corners somewhere, like every game, you can't put everything that you want into every game. So if you're gonna cut corners somewhere, if it's character portraits, I think it's fine.
Yeah.
I think, and I think the character portraits in this are really good. So he's basically just telling us if we catch fish, we should bring them to him, and he'll give us a prize for them. The prize is shadow coins, which we can spend in town with that shadow broker, as they call him.
Wait, that's not from this game, is it?
No, that's I think it's from Mass Effect.
Effect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Coins, a special kind. Oh, he's being a little bit cryptic here.
He sure is, for no reason whatsoever. He could have just said, "You get shadow coins."
What you catch?
So we don't have anything really to
What does
do
he-
with this guy. We
What does
just
he sell, though?
No, I'm busy.
What?
he just tells us fish jokes if we chat with him. All right, that's enough fish jokes for now. So,
Oh.
and he also will sell us fishing poles and stuff. These are pretty low level. He'll get more of them as we progress, and it's really not worth fishing, so we're not going to waste the gold to get these. So if you're really interested in seeing fishing, just stay tuned for about 9 more episodes, and you'll see some really cool fishing.
Anytime.
But I just wanted to get that out of the way, just
Right.
to see this part of the game.
It is pretty cool, I gotta say. And I guess we can leave it there, huh? Because next episode we're going to be going right into Junktown.
I think so. Is there any other... No, I think those were the 2 areas, actually. I think those are the 2 exploration areas of this part of the game. Of this overworld area.
This Battle
Which
Chasers game.
I can't remember what this overworld area is called.
It's called Junktown Land. Actually, don't remember. Junk City. New Junk City is what it's called.
And there's nothing there. All right.
And... Oh! Oh!
Oh,
Treasure.
I think we got some treasure.
Steel
Hey!
fishing rod.
Steel fishing rod and a greater tome of knowledge. All right, we're going to use that greater tome of knowledge right now because that gives a perk point to all heroes. And then we're going to equip that rod.
Rodney. Oh, yeah. That's better.
So we have a little bit better. We have a level 10 and level 9 fishing equipment. So we should be able to catch fish in this area. Maybe we'll do it. Maybe we'll do it in the next episode, in the next dungeon, if we run into a fishing hole, which we probably will. Don't hold us to that. We probably won't do that. And I did want to check. What's this area called? It's called... Oh, we can't see what it's called because we can't warp to the place where we already are.
Oh, Siege Coast. It just said it.
Oh, okay. We're at Siege Coast. Incredible. Oh, very hard, impossible, or impossible. We're going to bring a better party, I think, in the next episode. And we're also going to level our characters between now and the next episode. So they're all roughly around level 12-ish. That should be enough. I think we'll be good. So, thanks again for watching. See you on the next one, you guys.